Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Big Tyler Glasnow. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Richie Cedeno, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Glasnow ready and deals. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first, one up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Snags the liner, back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Cabrera is retired. And that will end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field, on the hill here today, Tarek Skubal. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Randy Arozarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. And that's outside. On the ground. Zips it across. They get the out on a Rosarena.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Harold Ramirez at the dish. 2 for 9 so far in the series. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Inside, just missed. Three-two now. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yandy Diaz now. 2 for 8 in the series so far. There's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. That one missed. Ripped on a line to center. Cedeno makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth. The second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Ramirez on at second with 2 down. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
And he deals.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The 2-1. And that one sliced foul. That's to third. Toss to Sano. Inning over. The Rays strand just the 1. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
The right-hander back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. And that is strike 1. And the righty deals.
That's high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3. Now it's Austin Meadows. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And strike 2. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Javier Baez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Over to first, and he's saved. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The shortstop, Benito.
And up next for Detroit, Benito Pena, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a good eye there.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The 1-0. In the air, left field. He's under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Wander Franco. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Franco gone on the play. 1 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a ball evens the count. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Manuel Margot next to hit for the Rays. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First offering misses the mark. Paredes stands at first with one out. Next pitch is outside. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a pitch. Runners on the move. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
1-2.
Line drive caught.
Yeah, that was a wasted arm. Competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. That pitch in for a strike. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Two outs. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here is Matt Vierling. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Richie Cedeno up now for the Tigers. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the second
Richie Cedeno with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Armando Medeiros up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Mejia too late. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses. 1-2 the count. Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights it off. You'll see another. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And next up for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. Grounded out his first time. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. That's hard hit on the line. And Cabrera is retired. And that will end the inning. One left for Detroit, and we are still scoreless. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. And now the count is even. That one is upstairs.
No,
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Yandy Diaz will hit next. Ball one low. Diaz, in his 5th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Bounce to the right, and that one handled, gathers, and throws to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for Tampa, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
Glass now back to work. That's through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
The 0-2. That one ripped. That's back. And forget it. Miguel Sano leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here is Austin Meadows. And there's a ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next is the Tigers.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
They say it went.
1-1.
And the pitch. In the air, left field. Baez gone on the play. Out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brandon Lau. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-1.
And ball one. Next offering way off the plate. And there's a strike. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 3-2. Got him. 1 away.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Franco batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. A switch hitter batting right. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Bounce to third. Baez fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. He reached out a walk his first time. Off the mark there.
That's a
ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Benito Pena.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
The pitch. And another ball. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
Benito Pena with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's a speed threat, Matt Vierling.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And stepping in is the speedy Richie Cedeno. 1 for 2. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. And that's outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taj Bradley up and throwing. Patino getting cranked up as well. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
And that's in for a strike. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. Over to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
The batter, second baseman,
Armando Medeiros up now for the Tigers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. That one to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
Now batter, the designated hitter,
Miguel Cabrera, the next to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, and one now. There's a strike.
0-2.
That misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. 1 error and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Manuel Margot up to the plate.
The right fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Francisco Mejia getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a count 1-1. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And now the lefty. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Josh Lowe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. Lowe checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Ruled a swing. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Taj Bradley. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the first baseman, Miguel Sano. He's already homered in this game. Bradley, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And the first offering is not close. Sano, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was... Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Meadow.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
No outs, runner on second. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now it's even up. That one drifts inside. Sano leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's Javier Baez. First pitch not close. Baez measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Runner leads away at second.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Grounder off the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. He's in there. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, one out. That one fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0. And the batter will be the shortstop, Benito Pena. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Check on the runner. Baez back in safely. In the air, left side. Rosarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back. At the plate, Randy Rosarena. And here it comes. There's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Check swing went around, and that is strike 2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And a 1-2 again. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's a big power threat. Harold Ramirez.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
And he deals.
Call. 2-0.
2-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. There's a strike. And a 3-1 on the way. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, right field. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3.
This crowd back alive. good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting Wander Franco. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Ripped on a line. Franco gone on the play. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and he just misses. Home team down a run as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Down the line, it's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the there. So once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Manuel Margot. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Paredes at second with 2 down. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One-two to Margot. In the dirt. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Kicks and fires. Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Francisco Mejia would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. In the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That missed. That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. The wind of the pitch. And he takes a strike. In there. And so now 1-2. And misses inside. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets under and pops it up. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup, Richie Cedeno digs in now, 1 for 3. There's a strike. Ball 1 there. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.